Have you ever had a client try to join a meeting on Zoom when your office is built for Microsoft Teams? Everyone running around with their heads on fire, trying to figure out how to get their Teams room started, because honestly, the client dictates the platform, don't they? Not you. Now, this stapler here, right? This is the perfect metaphor between Zoom and Teams and the interoperability capabilities, because for the past 5 years, most companies have been stapling together.
Say hello to my little friend!
AV, and just hoping that it all holds together. Basically, they've been stapling bits of paper and hoping for the best. And that's basically what hybrid meetings have looked like since 2020. Stitched together mess that just somehow make it work until it doesn't, and then the client sees it. Typically, it doesn't work at the worst possible scenario as well. It's when the client's in there, or when the CFO or CEO's in there, and it's absolute carnage. But 2025 has been different, and going into 2026 is going to be different. As you can see, it's December. I'm celebrating Christmas with my Christmas jumper. But as we move into 2026, it's interoperability that's finally going to matter within AV. And if you don't understand why, then you're going to spend the next 18 months stapling together your budget, stapling your rooms, and stapling together the reputation and hoping that it works. So this video, I'm going to talk you through some of the processes that we use to try and fix that issue. By the end of this video, you're going to understand why Zoom and Teams interoperability has become a board level high priority for 2026. I'm going to give you 4 forces driving that shift. And we're going to talk about what this means for your meeting rooms, the budgets that you've got, and some of the meeting room AI workflows that you've got within your processes. I'm also going to talk about what you do before you build a single new room, some of the considerations you need to make considering interoperability before you build that new room, right? Now, this is an AV strategy video. Everything around this is built for the workplace leader and everything that they need to know to go into 2026 with all the information they need with regards to Zoom, Teams, interoperability. Now, before we dive into the meat of all of that, I do want you to grab the AV bundle. It's in the description below. That includes all of our budgeting tools, our room standards, any risk maps for AV, anything that could potentially stop your AV project being stapled together. I like the way I'm going to keep using this, being stapled together halfway through construction. So use the AV bundle. It gives you a forward view on AV. And I've got staples all over the table now. Carnage. Second link in the description is also our Tech Day. It's an invitation to our Tech Day. We're running a Tech Day 29th of January 2026, and we're demonstrating all of the tech that you've got so that you get vision on the art of the possible. And we're going to do it 29th of January 2026, the week before ISE. I'm also going to be hosting a fireside chat on that Tech Day. We're going to be inviting one of our biggest clients, Fortune 500 company, up to the stage. We're going to do a fireside chat, talk about all of the things that they're doing within the technology deployments of their offices. And I'm also going to host a live future workplace podcast with audience participation. So the link for that is in the description below. Grab that link, 29th of January. Make sure you get to it. Let's get into it. Why interoperability didn't matter. It's easy for me to say as a scouser. That word is an absolute nightmare for me. But why didn't it matter previously until all of a sudden it did, right? This stapler, for years, Zoom and Teams interoperability looked like this. You stapling things together, stapling pieces of paper together, hoping the things. You're basically forcing systems together, and whatever workaround IT could find by 11 p.m. the night before a board meeting, that's what we did. Here's what we had. CVI gateways. We had bring your own device bodges. We had all sorts of cables being plugged into all sorts of other things. SIP bridging, multi-step join workflows, and then the classic, just plug in your laptop and hope the audio switches. Interoperability, I've clearly got an allergic reaction to. But all of that worked. All of those little dodgy hacks that people had, they worked, kind of. The reality is, it was the swan scenario. Everyone was looking calm on the surface, but shitting themselves under the water. Like the stapler, everything was just jammed in, right? And everything was just kind of thrown together. But 3 massive shifts have happened between 2025 and 2026. Number 1, the death of single platform workplace. Businesses used to be Teams houses or Zoom houses now, or other houses, frankly, but now we've got a hybrid solution, and hybrids turned every meeting room into a mixed platform melting pot. Second thing, external collaboration also exploded. Most big companies now involve clearly clients, they involve partners, they involve agencies, they involve suppliers, they involve international teams. Now, you can't force all of your guests onto one platform. If a client says we're using Zoom, you're using Zoom. You're not going to tell them otherwise if they're working with a £10 million budget. It's not going to happen. So that's like handing somebody a stapler and saying, sorry, you can only attach documents using your staples. You can't use any other platform. You have to use your stapler. Just ain't going to happen. Third thing, AI meetings change the rules. AI summaries, transcripts, and action taking are all really new value drivers, and they've exploded throughout 2025. But AI doesn't work properly when the room joins the wrong platform. The AI interoperability between platforms is the thing that makes the whole thing work. And the infrastructure that you've got in place in terms of your AV also makes the AI platform work properly. I'll talk about that in a different video. But that's like, again, stapling pages out of order, right? You technically have all of the information, but none of it makes sense because you've got everything in the wrong place. I did mention 4 forces making interoperability critical in 2026. I'm going to do it, right? Because 2026 is the year that you stop stapling together AV and start designing it all properly. 4 forces. Force number 1, external collaboration is now the default. Everybody is externally collaborating. 70 to 80% of senior meetings include external attendees. That's just the nature of business. Your rooms must adapt to whoever joins, not the other way around. Your rooms need to be just on the back bench, just doing their thing and doing their work. Right now, most rooms are like staplers with the wrong size staples. They should work, but they don't fit because of modern collaboration. That's the way it is. Force number 2, CFOs are done funding duplicate rooms. Back in the day, you'd have a Teams room, you'd have a Zoom room, you might have a Cisco WebEx room, you might have a Google Meet room. CFOs now are saying there must be a better way that we can do this. Why do we have Teams rooms and Zoom rooms? And they're right. CFOs are right in that. Force number 3, AI is the new operating system for meetings. Your users want Zoom AI for sales, Teams AI for compliance, and both for documentation. Your rooms need to support all of that capabilities. Otherwise, your AI workflows become like a staple pack that's mission page free. It looks complete, but it's complete nonsense. Force number 4, I promised 4. Zoom and Microsoft are finally giving in. They're finally starting to work together. This is the shift. 2025 has brought us better dual ecosystem hardware, improved native join workflows, a more consistent experience across all of those platforms. It's given us simpler licensing. It's given us better APIs and AI capability. Interoperability isn't a hack anymore. It's now a strategy. And the stapler, again, we're going to keep using this. Your old strategy becomes completely obsolete. Now, what does that mean for your meeting rooms? This is the old world. This represents the old world. Take 2 incomplete things, clamp them together, hope for the best. No fucking idea what that's going to look like. Oh well. The new world is about designing rooms that speak both languages without trying to force anything. And here's what that means. 1, your rooms must support both platforms simultaneously and properly. Not it kind of works, or call IT when a thing fails, or it kind of works but the audio jumps between devices. Native feeling interoperability. Number 2, platform flexibility standards at Reba stages 2 to 3. If you haven't decided on interop early, you'll end up stapling fixes into the rooms when they're already built, and then going, oh shit, why the hell doesn't this all work? Interoperability influences DSP selection. It influences camera AI. It influences compute choice. Licenses are mentioned. Network security, cloud architecture, microphone capabilities, user workflows. You do any of this late, you make decisions on interoperability late, and everything becomes a retrofit where, again, you're stapling things together. It doesn't work. Third point, governance. Clarity over who uses what and why. You need rules. Sales often use Zoom. Internal ops often use Teams. Exec meetings, that's a platform flexible thing. And then external agencies is also a mixed thing. Rooms need the ability to be able to serve reality and not just corporate slogan. Fourth thing, get ahead of the game early. Our tech day will give you the ability to look at all the hardware that's being showcased for 2026, and we're doing it early. We're going to show you the hardware that's going to be able to handle dual platform AI. It's going to be able to support consistent user interface. It's going to simplify networking compliance. It's going to give you the ability to reduce your costs per room, eliminate any of that stapled interop approach that we used to do before. It'll give you future-proof capabilities for AI workflows. You're not going to see any of this stuff later down the line. We're going to show you this stuff January 29th. Link is in the description below. Get ahead of the game before you start having to staple things together. I'm going to give you a little playbook, a 2026 playbook. Here's the exact plan that you need to follow, aka how to stop stapling your AV. Step 1, audit your current estate, right? Basic. Are your rooms Teams native? Are they Zoom native? Are they bring your own device chaos? Are they Frankenstein rooms with 3 different join methods? If your estate looks like a mismatched stapled papers, then it's time to start reorganizing. Step 2, once you've done your audit, you then choose a primary platform, but design flexibility for usage. Think of it like a building entrance, right? The main door is Microsoft Teams or it's Zoom, but with visitors, your visitors must be able to either walk in, walk around the block, sign in, do the thing that they need to do. Rooms must serve the meeting, not the brand. Step 3, standardize. Rooms then need to be predictable, they need to be consistent, they need to be repeatable, and they need to be supportable, frankly. Staplers, again, the stapler metaphor, they bring chaos. Standards bring clarity. Step 4 then is to see the future that you want before you start building it. How do we do that? Simple. You come to our tech day. Obviously. That's where we're going to start showing companies how 2026 is changing, and we're going to start articulating how to change your technical plans from a strategy perspective in 2026. It is where you're going to stop creating stapled AV solutions and you're going to start creating a platform which is agnostic to collaboration ecosystems. All right? So check that out. Make sure you do that. Final things to note then, link is in the description below, the AV bundle. If you're refreshing AV meeting rooms, moving offices or scaling your estate, get the AV bundle. It saves you money, it reduces risk, it stops any last minute AV panic. And as a Brucey bonus, because it's Christmas and I'm enjoying my Christmas jumper, if you've got a project coming up, we're going to throw you a full day workshop design day. I'm going to send you one of our designers. They will sit with you for the day. They'll put your AV design together based off of your brief, and we'll do it completely for free because it's Christmas and I'm feeling very festive. Last thing, link in the description below. Come to the tech day. Trust me, you're going to want to come and see it. I don't need to talk a little bit too much about that particular thing, but we're going to start demonstrating tech before ISE so that you can understand the art of the possible. Now, what's the summary of this thing? Interoperability. Think about it. Follow the steps that I raised with you earlier in the video. Think about how all of this works together. You do not want to be stapling your AV together, running around at 11 o'clock at night before a board meeting and then shitting yourself. So that's the call to action, if you like. Check out your current estate. Look, if this has hit a note for you, check out my last video here. This video here is we talk about how much AV actually costs. The amount of people that say to me, Chris, can I get a price on my AV install? And I'm like, well, what do you want? I've broken it down in the video. Check the video out here. I give you high level how much AV actually costs. And like every video on YouTube, like it, subscribe, and I'll keep bringing you content. Let me know what you want to see as well, right? Comment below. Let me know what you want to see. I'll start giving you some videos based on your requirements. Peace out.